Hey, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a Valentine's Day inspired cut crease, being a little basic, but it's a little glitter in there, so we're not basic, you feel me? So first I'm going to start off by doing my eyebrows. I'm using a NYX pencil and I believe the color is Espresso. I don't use the highlight portion of the pencil because it's way too light and I'm a little crazy, but I'm gonna just go ahead and fill them in. So after I do that, I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Wear Concealer in the shade Deep Olive, and I'm gonna use that to clean up my brows, and I'm also gonna use it as a base for my eyeshadow. So after that's applied, I'm just going to go in with a damp beauty blender and just blend everything out and make sure everything's even. So I'm going to be going in with this Profusion Spectrum palette, and the first color I'm going to be using is called Rave. That's going to be my transition color, so I'm going to apply it all in my crease and a little bit above it. So next I'm going to be going in with the shade Totally. It's a slightly deeper pink, but it's not as deep as I thought it was going to be. So I'm going to end up going in with a different shade after this. Next, I'm going to be going in with my Matte Book palette, and I'm going to use this shade. It's kind of like a burgundy-ish pink, but that's the shade I'm going to be using. If you hear laughing in the background, my son's laughing. I don't know what he's laughing at, but he's there. Next, I'm going to be going in with that same e.l.f. concealer that I used earlier, and I'm going to be using that to cut my crease. Next, I'm just going to go in with that same cranberry shade that I got from my MacBook palette, and I'm just going to use that to blend the outer edges of the concealer. Next, I'm going to be using this peachy orange shade. I didn't really like how it looked, so I'm just going to use that as my base for my glitter. Next, I'm going to go in with the deepest pink shade that I used, and I'm going to be using that just to blend out the peachy shades so that there's no harsh lines. So for my glitter, I'm going to be using this light pink shade, and I'm going to be using the NYX glitter glue to apply it. For the glitter, I'm going to be using my finger to apply it. I feel like with a brush, it's a lot messier, and with my finger, I can get it more pigmented and get into my inner corner pretty easily. Then I'm gonna go in with a clean brush and just wipe away the glitter that got on the crease color. For my primer, I'm gonna be going in with this Wet n Wild Phono Finish Primer. It keeps me really matte. I have really oily skin, so I like it as a dupe for the Becca Evermatte Primer. To clean up the top of my brows, I'm going to be going in with this Crayon Case Highlighter Concealer in the shade 17. So for my foundation, I'm going to be going in with this Tarte Shape Tape foundation. There's a 15 on the bottom of the bottle. I'm not sure if that's the shade or not, but I didn't see the shade anywhere else on the bottle, so not sure what shade it is. To highlight, I'm going to be using this Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 30, and I'm still going to be using that same e.l.f. concealer in the shade Deep Olive on top of that. Before I started blending, I let it dry down for like a couple minutes and then I start blending it out. I feel like it gives me a better highlight and it blends out better when you let it dry down. To set my highlight, I'm going to be going in with this Black Radiance, the Complexion palette in medium dark. And I'm going to be using the middle shade there to set it. I'm also going to be using that same shade to reverse contour. Well, I think that's what it's called. That's what I'm calling it. To bronze or contour or whatever you want to call it, I'm going to be going in with this Fenty Beauty Sunstalker in the shade Mocha Mommy. To set my entire face, I'm going to be going in with this e.l.f. finishing powder in the shade Deep. Then going back to eyes, I'm going to line my waterline with this Sephora pencil. I'm not sure what shade it is because it rubbed off, but it's just like an off-white color. Now I'm going to be going in with this Maybelline Lasting Fix Setting Spray. I set my face multiple times. I just feel like it helps me stay matte longer and it helps keep my makeup in place. For a highlight, I'm going to be going in with this Wet n Wild loose highlighter in the shade All Glown Up. It's like a rose goldish kind of color. It's really pretty on deeper skin tones. Before I apply my lashes, I'm going to be going in with this Clinique mascara in the shade Black. After my lashes are on, I'm going to set my face again. I normally don't set again after I use mascara, but I have allergies and my eyes were doing stuff. So I'm just trying to make sure that nothing extra comes off. For lipstick, I'm going to be using this Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit in the shade Rebel Rose. It's like a really pretty mauve color. So the lipstick by itself was too light for me, and my lip liner is failing me like real bad. So I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. Mocha Twist Lip Plumping Lip Gloss. So here's the finished look. I did go in and add an inner corner highlight, but you know, we cute for date night, you know, whatever. So that's my video. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.